Guys, we gotta talk. Welcome back to the Cam Girl Show. I am your host, Cameron, and you're gonna wanna sit down for this. So I think we all know that whenever somebody gets popping, gets famous, gets viral, that people dig into their skeletons and try to find things to cancel them for. And everybody's cancelable. You can't tell me nothing. I'm definitely not ending up on Love Island. And that's what this video is going to be about. I am going to cancel myself before you can. Before you can, girl. Okay. So let's just get straight into it. First of all, I feel like we all know this. I am a misandrist. I don't like men. They're against my religion. I don't like them. I don't think they really add much to society. I feel like all of the police officers and all of the things that people think that we need for a functional society are because of them. Oh, who are you gonna call when somebody rapes you? Well, if there's no man, who's raping me? I don't know. So yes, I am a misandrist. I do not fuck with men. I think they're low-key scum of the earth. High-key, I think they're scum of the earth. I think they're useless. I think they don't add anything to society except pain and suffering. I think they're the reasons that the environment is going downhill. I think the only reason that we are on this earth at all still is because men want to keep other men alive. And that's just how I believe. That's my belief system. My friends' boyfriends and husbands and partners are really just male partners, are just really going to have a hard time with me because it's literally part of my belief system as a person. Like, I am a misandrist through and through. Second, I am also a Black supremacist. I don't play that. I hate white people. I don't play that. I have one white friend and they're on a very strict program. Trust me, they're on a very strict program. You probably will never see them. And if you do, it's very much like they were let out of their cage for the day. So I do not fuck with white people at all. So I'm definitely a Black supremacist. I think we should have been a lot more brutal during the civil rights movement. I think Malcolm X really had it right because clearly things haven't changed that much since the civil rights movement. We can vote, but can we really? So I believe that white people are the scum, and I believe they are also not only men, but white men are the reason that everything is going wrong. Obviously, look who's in charge of this country. It's supposed to be land of the free, whatever. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. I'm not a big fan. And especially as a South African, I believe that all the white people, even if they were now born there, should go. I think they should leave South Africa. I think all the white people should leave. I think tourists should stop coming from Europe. I think they should all leave and South Africa should close its borders. That's what I believe. You can call me a fascist. You can call me whatever you want to call me because you're probably right. I am a fascist. I think they should all leave. I'm all for immigration. Obviously, ICE. I think you can't be illegal on stolen land. And I think all the white people should leave South Africa. And I think they should go to Australia or wherever they go, wherever they're from. Go back to your country. I don't care, girl. I'm finna say it. White people, go back to your country. And everyone else, you can come through freely. You can do whatever you need to do because Black people solidarity, people of color solidarity, guys. But specifically Black solidarity. It's always going to be Black priority and then the rest. Sorry, sucks to suck. White people have been doing it for decades and they used to kill us. So sucks to suck. I mean, I'm cool with you guys. I'm rocking with Mark if he's rocking with me, but just know I'll never trust you. I will always have an inkling that you're going to backstab me one day. And that's just how I feel, guys. That's literally just how I feel. Obviously, I mean, I don't think this is something to be canceled over. I am a feminist. I obviously believe women are better than men. I believe Black people are better than white people. Yeah, so cancelable. Also, I think this is definitely something that is there's a sense of nuance that I feel like if you watch me, you should be smart enough to understand. And if you're going to take it the wrong way, then you're the people that I'm talking about. I'm not a liberal. I am not a liberal. I'm a registered Democrat. Let's obviously put that forward. I am a registered Democrat. I never played that. I'm a registered Democrat. I'm not a liberal. I'm a communist. Don't play with me. I am a communist. I think we should share everything, just not with white people. I think we should share everything. I think there needs to be an open market. I think we need to trade. I think a lot of things. I hate capitalism. Obviously, every video I find a way to worm in capitalism. I think there's a lot of social implications tied to being a liberal that are just like frivolous and kind of take away from the movement of the Democratic Party or whatever like liberals are trying to like make. But yeah, I'm not a liberal. I'm obviously not a conservative, and I'm not moderate. I don't care for these white American labels. They make labels to separate us. They make labels to separate us, and I just don't care. I just don't care. I'm not going to subscribe. I'm not going to subscribe to that. I'm not going to unnecessarily label myself and add social implications made by white people onto myself. That's just not happening. Just know I care about human rights. I care about people. I care about women. I think we should all be able to live freely and to be able to take care of each other. I think community is very important. And that's why I think if I was to label myself as anything, I think communism would be the best label to encompass what I feel and the beliefs that I have. But even then, obviously, I'm going to get the stupid red pill people in my comments. Oh, being communist doesn't even work for real because this, and this. Look at Russia. Look at North Korea. Who's in charge of North Korea? A man. Who's in charge of Russia? A man. I think it would work better if a woman was in charge. I think capitalism just is awful, and it makes people into awful people. It makes people evil. It makes people evil. And like, there's a part of me that has no right to judge because obviously I'm not just making these YouTube videos so I could talk to myself on my phone. I obviously want to make money from doing this and things like that. But I don't think it's the same way in which the Elons of the world and the what's that bald guy who owns Amazon? That guy, of the world, and the way that they want to use their money. You know what I mean? I don't know. I want a compound with just a bunch of Black women and, like we all take care of each other. We bake bread, we hang out, we have bonfires, we have dinner, we braid each other's hair, who knows, like whatever comes to us that day. I'm so over having to live the rules of men. Okay, listen, this is the real cancelable thing. And this is what this video is all going to lead up to. Just show the picture. Just show the picture. I know. I had to make sure that my beliefs were known before I started getting into this because it's just, oh my gosh, it's a bad state. And I know it's going to come up, but when it comes up by the TMZs of the world and the insider editions peoples of the world, you guys know the story behind it, okay? Please. And I want to make sure I get ahead of this story so that nobody can blind item me and then I have to release a statement on the Notes app. No, I'm releasing a statement now. Yes, I met Ron DeSantis. I can't even say it. I actually can't even say it, guys. I can't even say it. Yes, I met Ron DeSanctimonious. I'm just going to get into the story. Okay. So it was junior year of high school. I was on the debate team and I absolutely loved it. It was amazing. It was just like, honestly, it like made me flourish. It made me want to go to law school for real. Like it was so much fun. And we were doing really good as a team, like ranking pretty high within the state. And I went to a historically Black school from freshman year to junior year. And junior year, because of COVID and everything, we can blame everything on COVID. Especially when you're a teenager, you can blame everything on COVID. Everybody was depressed. Everybody wanted to themselves. Everybody was doing bad in school, especially me. Things were going really well socially, from what I thought. Everything was going really well socially, but academically, I was doing terrible. Like, I was not passing. They let me pass sophomore year because they let everybody pass that year because we weren't really even learning. But by junior year, like, I was playing catch up and I was not catching up. So they were basically like, girl, you have all these credits that you need to complete or you cannot come back to the school for senior year. Because I wasn't at a regular school. It was like a magnet school. So you had to apply like it was college, and your grades really mattered. Like, there were children left behind. You know what I mean? So, yeah, obviously this is summer before senior year. I'm trying to get my things together. I'm trying to, like, you know, get myself back in good academic standing so I could stay at this school and stay doing debate and stay rocking it. You know what I mean? Like, it was very, very difficult. So it's the middle of the summer and I get a text from my debate coach and he's like, oh, the debate commission in the state of Florida wants to meet with you guys and speak about your victories and just, like, you know, pick your brain about stuff, you know, speak to you guys, you know, because you're doing so great. And we're all like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. You know, like, the debate commission wants to talk to us, like, wow. And it was cool. So I was like, yeah, I'll go. And I spoke to my mom about it. She was so excited. We were both excited, obviously. And so, yeah, I was like, we're going to meet with the debate commission. 2 days before we're supposed to meet with these people, they go, Ron DeSantis is going to be there, by the way. Are you for real? And it's too late to back out. I can't disappoint my debate coach, or I didn't want to, obviously, because I'm 16? And I want to stay at this school. So I was like, oh my God, what do you mean Ron DeSantis is going to be there? I told my mom, I think because she thought, like, oh, it's a famous person and she's not really involved in politics like that. So she was like, oh my gosh, you're going to meet the governor? Wow. And, like, cool. Well, not cool, because I didn't want to do it, but I was like, I guess I'll do it. Because you're just meeting him, right, girl? So I come to the school. I know I'm going to meet Ron DeSantis. I'm shitting bricks because I don't want to do this. And I come into the library of my school and it's packed with press and, most importantly, white people. I was one of 3 Black people in the room, and there was probably, and squeezed into this library, probably, I want to say 150 people. And I'm not trying to be funny. I think 150 people were in this tiny little library, sitting in rows everywhere. Like, and then there was press. There was like 4 different, like, press cameras, like news people, like literally news people. There was news trucks in the parking lot. And I'm like, why is all this happening? Like, why are these people here? It just didn't clock to me. I don't know why it didn't clock to me. But I was like, I guess because Ron is going to be here. I guess they always need to take pictures of the governor or wherever he's at. And so I'm sitting there, and immediately this, like, I don't know if it's a press person or, like, I don't know, but she pulls me aside and she's like, okay, you're going to be on stage. Wear this t-shirt. Literally gives me this t-shirt. She's like, what size are you? I was like, extra large. She gives me the t-shirt. She's like, change into it. And I change into it. Literally ponytail just like this. Hair color just like this, girl. Faded as all hell, in a bun. I was wearing my black Air Forces and some random shorts because I just came from work, thinking that I was just going to shake hands with the debate commission and say hi to the governor from afar. And they were like, okay, so this is what you're going to do. You're going to stand on that stage right there and you're just going to wait. And I was like, stage? What stage? What do you mean stage? Stage in front of the camera stage? Huh? Girl, I was stressed. I was pooping my bridges. When I tell you, I was stressed out. But, like, now you're already in it. You can't run. I can't do anything. I'm a kid. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe if I do this, I'll get back into school. Newsflash, I did not. But it was wild. So then we get there and I'm, like, standing in the spot where they told me to stand. And this was like, we were standing there for like maybe 30 minutes before anything started. Everybody's getting their cameras ready. I'm like, I don't know what the hell is going on right now. I am stressing out right now, like literally stressing. And I couldn't say anything. I couldn't pull my phone out. They wouldn't let you pull your phone out. And I was just like, oh my God. Like, oh my God. One of the kids that was in my debate, like, club with me, we're looking at each other. My debate coach was the 3rd Black person in the room. It's literally me, him, and another Black person in the room. In a room full of 150 people. The rest of them were white people. It was wild. And So I don't know, I was meeting people and like people were saying hi to me and stuff and talking, and I was like, oh, hey, and they're like, oh, you go to this school, da, 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 da. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. And so then it starts. They say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
5 Storm Team.
Well, good afternoon. It's wonderful.
Some random congressman starts talking on the stage. They are talking about, I don't know what they're talking about, because I'm literally like, there's cameras on me right now. What am I actually supposed to do with myself? Like, I don't know what to do. I'm standing there like literally, because I don't know what's about to happen. Actually, I literally don't know what's supposed to happen. So I'm just standing there waiting, and they're talking and they're presenting all these random little, I don't know, like minor political figures, I guess mayors and things like that. I don't know, like district people. And, you know, they're just going on and on and on and on and on and on. And then the moment happens. And now inviting Ron DeSantis to the stage. I was like, oh my God. Mind you, during this whole time, I had Secret Service behind me. Secret Service was behind me the whole time. I was pooping myself, okay? And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do right now, because if I run away, this guy is gonna literally, and they like to do that. So I'm like, oh my God. And Ron walks up. He starts to talk about, oh, things are getting better in the state of Florida. You know, nobody can get abortions anymore. So that's great. And this is when I come in. Literacy scores are going up for Hispanic and Black students. A lady in the crowd goes, right. So I'm already, I knew it. Everything just finally clicked to me. I was like, oh my God. And so he's talking about literary scores going up in the state of Florida and how the testing is doing better for Black and Hispanic students and this and this and this. He's like, we have students with the debate commission who talk about, you know, civics and da 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 da. And he turns himself to me. He turns himself to me and asks me, what was our last debate topic?
Or are you pro or con?
With debate, it's either or. So depending on the way the coin flips, you can either do pro or con. So you got to do right.
Yeah, no, I think that's the way to do it. I mean, you know.
I turned to my coach because nobody told me he was going to ask a question, let alone talk to me. He asked, oh, where did you get this medal for? I said, we got this medal for competing in a debate competition. Oh, what was the topic about? If Turkey should be in NATO. Yo. I thought I was literally going to die. I thought I was actually going to die. I thought I was actually going to die that day. And I couldn't believe that he actually spoke to me, because I was actually like, wow. And I will tell you, you will see in that, if you want to watch the whole video, I will link it down below, because I am that person. I'm very transparent. I try to be transparent in everything that I do. So I will link down the press conference down below so that none of y'all can slice it and dice it any type of way. When he was talking about abortion and he was talking about how great it is that people can't get abortions anymore, we did not clap. Everybody was, woo! And me, my coach, and my partner in debate, we stayed silent and we did not clap. I feel like that, I mean, that's really all you can do in a situation like that, in like terms of like activism, whatever. I'm not going to go up to the stage and be like, this is wrong. You know, I mean, when you're a kid, you feel like you can't do that, obviously. So, I mean, I did what I could for the moment that I was in, because it was a crazy, very uncomfortable situation. Trust me. And I talk about it because I talk about everything in my life. And this one is like probably one of the funniest traumas I've ever had. But to answer a few questions about Ron DeSantis, he is definitely as short as people say he is. He does wear high heels. Allegedly, he has some badass kids, bruh. He has some badass kids. If you do watch the whole thing, you'll hear his child screaming and his wife being unable to handle it. Allegedly, this is all alleged. I'm talking about a political figure here, so I have to say this is all alleged. Ron DeSantis has some badass fucking kids that he shouldn't have brought to this whole thing. And yeah, so it was crazy. And then after that, obviously it was released, and it was on Fox News. I was on Fox News, and people from my church saw. They pulled my mom aside for a meeting, and they had to speak with my mom about it, because like you can't be involved in politics. And we'll talk about my religious upbringing when I'm famous, or at least when I move out the house. But it was a big thing. It was a big deal, and like, not in a good way. Trust me, not in a good way. And like, it was crazy, and he was using us in political campaigns. So what I came to realize is the reason why he specifically came to our school, the reason why he specifically put me up front, was because he was trying to get Black voters in Florida. I went to a historically Black high school that was burned down 3 times when they reintegrated. No, was it when they reintegrated? No, when they were still segregated. They burned down the school 3 times. I feel like that's a bad omen. I feel like after the second time, it's like, let's let go. But also, no, you can't destroy our spaces and think we're gonna let it go. So I get it. They rebuilt the school. So this is a historically Black school, historically Black area. They were trying to get Black voters. They put me up front. They put me up front with, oh my gosh, it was awful. And like, there, every once in a while for like the next month or 2, I would be in campaign ads. My picture was in campaign ads, obviously not on billboards or anything like that, but like in videos. And I feel like they know, because obviously you don't have the money to sue, and a campaign is only so long. So like, you couldn't even be like, oh, you have my image there without my consent. Who do I even email about that? I'm literally trying to make sure I get back into school for senior year, you know? So it was very crazy. People were always talking, like people in my church were always talking about, oh, I saw you on TV. I'm like, please don't tell people that. Don't say that. Don't tell nobody that you saw me on TV. I don't want to talk about it, because you're not supposed to talk about it, because I'm not supposed to be on TV. So yeah, that is my first TV appearance, and I hope it's not my last. I hope the next time that I'm on TV, it's going to be for something better and something that I actually want to get behind. But yes, I just wanted to do this video because I feel like it was weighing heavy on my heart. And you know, right now we're only in the double digits in terms of views. And I believe that obviously over time, with work and dedication, and you guys watching my videos, which I constantly I'm so appreciative of, even if it's the 6 views that I get in the first hour. I appreciate you guys watching these videos. And I feel like one day it's going to be hundreds of thousands. And I want everything to be out in the open for those hundreds of thousands of people watching me to know that shit happens. Literally shit happens. Like, you know, like, I'm definitely not proud of it. It's very funny, but it's very much not. And like, obviously it's something to be said about, you know, politicians literally taking advantage of people of color for, you know, political brownie points and stuff like that. And it didn't feel good to be a part of it. And I still don't like that I was a part of it now that I'm older. And like, it literally doesn't even matter anymore, but it matters to me. And I think everything is political. Everything means something. And I think that it was a crazy experience. Honestly, it was a crazy experience. I think I threw away the shirt because it was just like, I don't want this as a reminder of what I did, you know? But yeah, it was super crazy. I ended up, like I said, I didn't get back into the school. So I ended up moving back to, like, you know, my regional school in senior year, and life went on. So here I am, canceling myself before you guys can, because I never played that. I want to get ahead before the press. And obviously, since it's just us here, please, I will let you know that if blind items start coming out, just know I submitted them. Or I made my friends submit them, because you're no one unless you're spoken about, according to Gossip Girl. So that's what it do. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Obviously, I'll have something more structured, but I wanted to make sure I had a video out for this week. But let me know what you want to see. You guys never let me know, but one day you will. So I will always ask you to let me know what you want to see. I think I'm gonna have to just do a little bit of an internet deep dive to find some things to talk about, because I have nothing really going on in my life personally. I'll probably do my makeup, but I don't feel like doing my makeup these days. Anyways, enough taking of your time. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. And thank you so much for watching. Love you. Bye. Mwah. We go harder, we go home. We gon' do this all night long. We get freaky if you want. Nah, 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 nah. We go harder, we go home. We gon' do this all night long. We get freaky if we want. Bitch, I'm the cam girl. Hey, hey, bitch, I'm the cam girl. Hey, hey, bitch, I'm the cam girl. Subscribe to my channel, please, guys. I want the views now. Please come subscribe and enjoy this time we have together. Ah!